Sembola mapiasa hery vahoaka mba hanatsahatra n'izany satria nitsanganantsika miaramila anaovana zao akan'izao ho an'ny tanindrazana.
My people, good things are happening in Madagascar, and you need to hear that today. So today we're going to talk about Madagascar. We're going to talk about what's happening in Madagascar, because what's happening there is not just their story, it's an African story. So for 2 weeks now, the people of Madagascar are on the street. Why? Because they are tired. They are tired of no electricity, no water, no jobs, no future. Guys, I'm telling you, if I show you the living conditions of people of Madagascar, I'm telling you, you will cry. Now let me show you a little bit so that you can understand what I'm talking about. You saw the living conditions of these people. They are saying we can't live like this anymore. Instead of listening, the government sent the army, the police to shoot these people. Now 22 people have lost their lives. You know, when I tell you that when people are tired, as soon as they unite, even the strongest army cannot stop them. And here's the most interesting part, guys. The same police who were ordered to shoot these people said no. They said no. The soldiers, the Kessa unit, refused to fight their own people. They joined them. They work with them. They guide them instead of attacking them.
Sembola mapiasa hery vahoaka mba hanatsahatra n'izany satria nitsanganantsika miaramila anaovana zao akan'izao ho an'ny tanindrazana ary ho an'ny vahoaka. Faharoa manaraka izay zavatra angatahana koa, ianareo vahoaka nitsangananay dia ho anareo, ka itsika toy ny mpirahalahy anala atsahatra ny hoe fandrobana fananany namany izahay izao mijoro ho anareo vahoaka. Atsaharo manomboka zao ny fanararotana satria izahay izao fa miezaka mandamina ny zavatra rehetrarehetra.
Je pense que ça continue.
Now I have to tell you something, guys. This is not rebellion. This is conscience. This is humanity waking up. And I need to tell you guys something. You need to wake up. All Africans need to wake up. Don't be like the DRC who only focus on dancing, parties, drinking alcohol. Don't be like these other African countries. You have your country to fight for. Fight for your country. Fight for your country. We don't have time for entertainment. We don't have time for listen, I always say, you know, all Africans should not even play soccer. All Africans should not even go for competitions. We need to fight for our countries because we have bad living conditions. We have bad living conditions. We need to fight for our countries. We can't keep on going to Europe, die on the sea. We can't keep on begging for American citizenship. We can't keep on begging for that. We are rich in our countries. We need to fight. We need to free our countries. We need to free our countries. Let's use this as an example. Let us use this as an example. Let me tell you something. If we just focus on being afraid, we will be poor for the rest of our life. And our generation will also be poor because these leaders are puppets. They don't care about us. They don't care about us. They only care about their pockets. They only care about their masters. I mean, fear must not be in our mind. Because at the end of the day, we're going to die. At the end of the day, we're going to lose our life. So what's the point of sitting there, being afraid of protesting? What's the point of sitting in our houses, being afraid of going out? I mean, I'm not sending you to go give yourself and die. No, I'm telling you that we need to unite. We need to unite, as I say. When the people are united, even the strongest army cannot stop them. Now, to the African puppet leaders, you can't keep ruling over hungry people forever. One day, even your own gods will stand with the people. Why? Because these gods are family with the people that you keep in poverty, in darkness, in dryness. Make sure you remember that.
Madagascar's president, AndryRajoelina, has fled the country abroad. A French military aircraft, according to the French radio RFI, is reporting on Monday. The embattled leader was reportedly flown out following a deal brokered with French President Emmanuel Macron as political crisis deepens in the island nation. NTV's Catherine Mwanto reports that the escape is not enough for the angered people of Madagascar.
From social media to the streets and into decision-making rooms, the pressure on Madagascar's president AndryRajoelina has been rising. He has tried to contain it, making promises, but so far in vain. Rajoelina finds himself increasingly isolated after losing the support of Kessa, a key elite army unit that joined thousands of young protesters demanding his resignation over corruption, poverty, and poor governance. What began as demonstrations over water and power shortages on September 25th has rapidly escalated into a full-blown political revolt in the former French colony. In a dramatic escalation of events, Kessa, the very elite unit that helped Rajoelina seize power in a 2009 coup, has now turned against him. On Sunday, Kessa officers announced they had taken command over the country's security operations and would coordinate all branches of the military from their base on the outskirts of the capital, Antananarivo. Rajoelina was expected to address the nation on Monday at 7 p.m. local time, with the presidency posting a notice on its official social media platform. However, before that could happen, the president was evacuated from the country by a French military plane as protests and a military mutiny threatened to topple his government, French media firm RFI reported. It adds that the evacuation followed an agreement with French President Emmanuel Macron. French authorities say they are not intervening in Madagascar's internal crisis. On Monday, thousands of people gathered in a square in the capital chanting, "The president must quit now." Last week, President Rajoelina had appealed to protesters to give him 1 year, pledging to step aside if his final efforts to meet their expectations failed. But the demonstrators, most of them young people and university students, are demanding immediate resignation and an apology to the nation, dissolution of both the Senate and the Electoral Commission.